Hola, ¿qué tal suscriptores? Bienvenidos a un nuevo vídeo. Yo soy JdT. Estamos en un nuevo capítulo, un nuevo episodio del capítulo de Juego de Tronos. Sí, estamos ya en el segundo episodio del primer capítulo, porque se divide en capítulos y tiene episodios. A ver, vale. Ahí a la izquierda sale el inventario que tengo, que es para de los Forrester. Vale. Con el joystick derecho miro hacia los lados. Y con el joystick izquierdo sangre. Mirad. Con el joystick izquierdo me muevo.
Blood.
Vale. Blood. Claro, mirad. Vale. Pues es igual que en The Walking Dead. Funciona exactamente igual. Pero aunque no tenga en plan, no sé, gráficos. Es el carro de papá, ostras. Aunque no tenga graficazos y todo eso, me gusta en plan como está hecho. Hecho como con pintura. Se acerca el invierno, quieren decir que ahora mismo no hace frío, pero no hace el frío que tendría que hacer si se acercase el invierno. Por así decirlo, ahí las estaciones duran más de lo normal.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
Vale.
I recognize you. You're a Forrester squire. Former Stark bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead. Where'd you get that sword? Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
¿A ti qué te importa?
None of your fucking business. We're gonna feed you to the fucking pigs.
Pues si no sabe llevarla.
That sword's too big for you, boy. You can barely pick it up. Get off my land! This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
¿Cómo? Ah, vale, que eso era un círculo, vale.
No. I'll have that sword, boy.
Vete al diablo.
Fuck you.
Toma.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
Un rastrillo, creo que se llama.
You really are a pig farmer, aren't you?
Uf, a mí me gustaría ver cómo mata con esto. Mátalo. Toma. Y toma. Dios, cómo mola. Así me gusta, el gore. Toma. Y toma. Toma. Ay, que me equivoco de botón. Ahí está. Aquí hay que estar atento.
Mercy, please. I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. I was only following orders.
Ten piedad.
Thank you.
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Ah, pues aquí ya se acaba. Cuando salta los trofeos es que acaba el capítulo. Pero a ver.
Mother? Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid. I tried to stop them.
Toma. Se ha muerto el papu. Se ha muerto el papu. Ala, la niña está ahí metida dentro del tronco,
I'll
tío.
kill the men who did this.
¿La madre qué? ¿Dónde está? Ok. El rap, vale. Voy a seguir porque este me ha parecido bastante corto. No ha durado ni 15 minutos.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Castellano. ¿Será español?
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly!
Vale.
2 Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton.
Bolton.
They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my
Stark son los que
condolences.
están en el norte
Thank you, Maester.
y cuidan el muro, como dije en el anterior capítulo.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance.
Y si
No
en
doubt the
algún...
Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family.
Espérate.
I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
They attacked me. I had no choice but to defend myself.
Of course. And we can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Como mola, ¿no?
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Roderick and Lord
podemos
Forrester. We can avenge them.
And attack House Frey. Now is the time to find allies, not enemies. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now. Although he is young, and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you?
A lo mejor algunos capítulos duran demasiado pocos y los juntaré con otros porque
He did.
para
Rather odd, though, that he chose to
no suba un
save
vídeo
you,
un día de
Squire,
5
and not
minutos
his
y
son
otro
Roderick.
día de 10 minutos.
Not that
Entonces,
Roderick couldn't
a lo mejor
handle
algún día junto 2
himself.
capítulos.
He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft. I imagine I'd be pretty good with a sword.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Vale.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate. You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maester Ortengrin. Look, I'll show you.
A ver. Mirar. Como mola, ¿no? Tocar.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
Hierbas curativas.
This might help.
Vendajes. Estoy cogiendo cosas para el inventario. Vale. Y... hablar con...
Does your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although, given the circumstances of your... circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true?
Aquí vamos a seguir, que se ha cortado de nuevo la grabación. Y decir que me he equivocado y se divide el juego en 6 episodios. Y cada episodio creo que tiene 5 o 6 capítulos. Y vamos por el tercero del primer episodio. A ver.
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Si estos personajes son inventados, no me suenan de nada.
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
Me salvó la
Saved
vida.
my life, my lady.
Yet not Roderick's.
Toma.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to
Con
know.
valentía.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
Dijo que la amaba.
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say.
Es
You
verdad,
have the
casi le
Forrester
cuento lo de...
sword.
Ethan
Aye.
should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response. It's too dangerous, especially now. Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family. I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee. The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard. Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
Snow.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much, I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Pinta de que es de familia
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else
Jon
within these
Snow.
walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan?
But where would I go?
The one
Oh, que me
place
están
beyond the
echando.
reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the wall? The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now,
En lugar
when the
está
house is so vulnerable.
Uncle, my place is here. Who would defend the house? You said we need men who can fight.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
Still not right.
No, it's not. But it's what's best.
Duncan, ¿quién es el feo?
That settles it then.
Vale, pues me están exiliando.
You can have my horse. And I'll see you have plenty of
propio tío.
food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you. Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you want to stay, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester's last words were, "The North Grove can never be lost."
Sorry,
Vale, se lo tenía que contar a
you
él,
caught
vale,
me by
vale.
surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
¡Mierda! Me equivoqué de botón.
What
Quería
is
darle
the
al cuadrado.
North Grove?
Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you?
Nope.
This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But-
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Vale.
Iron from ice.
El hielo,
Iron
hierro.
from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the war will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll
Servicio con
serve
honor.
with honor.
I know you will.
Hay algunas frases que tengo que decir que quedan todo épicas en realidad. Tum, 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 tum. O sea, me han curado y ya me
Garrett,
están
wait.
echando. Mira cómo mola el paisaje. Eso es bastante falso, sinceramente. Collar.
Be safe.
Be safe. Vale. ¿Cómo es el paisaje? Vale. Y ya estaría. Bueno, pues espero que os haya gustado. Dale like, suscribiros y adiós.